Hey there, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor. We're going to take a look at the gold chart here. We're going to start off with the weekly chart, and then we're going to boil down into the daily chart and get a little nitty-gritty with the more specific levels that you can watch for entries and exits. All right, guys? So let's get right into it. So this is a weekly chart. Every candlestick represents 1 week of trading. The reason I'm showing you this is because when you have the daily chart, things can get a little messy, but when you have the weekly chart, it really makes things look a lot more simple and organized. For example, we've been in an uptrend here for the entire year, all right? And we're doing a very similar pattern to where we had this little breakout here, right? So uptrend right here, and then we needed a little rest period. So we did a little bit of a retracement lower, sideways trading right here. We broke out of that and saw a massive move higher, all right? Then we needed to rest a little more right here, all right? And we're still kind of in that pattern right now on the weekly chart right here. So to me, we're kind of like right here. As far as pre-breakout is concerned. So we still need to break a little bit higher right here. Also, notice we started to make higher lows right here. It was very slight, but you can see that right there, higher lows. Now what are we doing right here? Higher lows right here, all right? We were in that little downtrend right here, making lower lows right here, and then we started to make higher lows, very similar to this action, okay? So we're looking like a very similar pattern, and as you can see on the weekly chart, it looks very clean and organized, all right? So now let's take a look at the daily chart, all right? So let's kind of zoom in to the last 100 days on the weekly chart for gold. I'm going to move my face out of the way so you can see all this action. So what we have here on gold on the daily chart, it looks like we did in fact already start the breakout, okay? So as you can see, I'm just going to delete all these lines right here so you can see me draw all of them, all right? So we are in a little uptrend here, all right? That's very clear to see, all right? You can see that we were in a short-term downtrend right here. All right, you can see that by starting here, rejected here, almost hit it here, rejected, and then we gapped over it right here on Thursday of last week and held that action here into the close of the week. Finally, we had a break over this resistance as well. You can see its resistance here. You can even extend it a little bit more right here. You can see its resistance there, right here. Try to break over it here, and then we gapped over it here on Friday. So not only, or on Thursday of last week. So not only did we break over that downtrend line, but we also broke over this resistance right here and held on to those gains to close the week on Friday. The other thing that I want to point out too is the last time we broke out of a sideways range, it started with the announcement of the Fed lowering rates some more, okay, and that was right here. Let's see, what is this day? Right here, on this red day, right here. This is when the Fed announced that they were going to lower interest rates, all right, and you can see the breakout started right there, okay, and as you can see, last week, I believe it was Wednesday, that the Fed announced that they were lowering rates once again. And as you can see, we moved higher. So not only do we have the Fed's decision lining up with this chart, but we have the chart and the Fed lining up with this. Again, the chart to me rules all because it includes all information. A lot of people like to mistakenly talk about fundamentals and charts like they are two separate things, but to me it's the same thing because all information that's relevant is going to be included on the chart. Okay, so let's say we broke down right here below this resistance on the Fed announcement. Well, the chart is really all you need because it broke down, but we broke out. So that's included in the chart. Okay, so the fact that we're reacting positively to the Fed is reflected in the chart. Okay, so that's why I prefer charts over anything else. So we're looking at a breakout here on gold. Now, I was looking for a further downside move in the short term. If you watch the last few videos I did on gold, I was longer term bullish on gold, like I had been mentioning, but I was looking for a short-term downside move. So with that said, we are currently both short and long gold at the moment because we initiated a short trade right here on gold, and our stop has not yet been hit. But we initiated a long position right here on gold that is nicely in the green that we're still in right there, and our stop is below this trend line. So our stop has not yet been hit on the short trade. Most likely it will get hit for a small loss, and we'll just hang on to that long trade. I'm just trying to be as transparent with you as possible. So if you have any questions about this video, please let me know. And if you don't already know, I run a private membership group here at thetradinganalyst.com where I share real-time trade alerts for both entries and exits. And what you're looking at right now is the Trading Analyst Portfolio Tracker. These are all of our closed out positions of the last 17 months. I've had this service for going on 7 years now, but we just started using the portfolio tracker to track all the trades about 17 months ago. So all of our trades that get alerted to members here at thetradinganalyst.com via text message, they all get put onto this portfolio tracker, and you can see the gains here are quite overwhelmingly larger than the losses. There's so many more wins here, especially in the last month and a half. The average win is typically 51%. The average loss over the last 17 months, 34%. So you can see the average win is a lot bigger than the average loss on a percentage basis, and even more so on a dollar basis, because every position, every trade alert gets sent out with a position size as well. So on a more confident trades, we're putting on more capital and recommending more capital for those trades. On our lower confidence trades, we recommend using less capital on those trades. And again, you know, our lower confidence trades comes from like earnings, lotto trades, stuff like that. And that's the only reason we have our less confidence trades that are alerted, but a lot of those end up winners as well. So over the last 17 months, $316,000 in profits following all of these alerts. All right, guys, that is something that can definitely pay the bills for most people. And not only that, but in addition to these profitable trade alerts that I'm going to be texting you when you sign up and you join, you're also going to get a watch list. The vast majority of these trades get put onto the watch list ahead of time to help you prepare and to know what to expect. In addition to that watch list, you're also getting an open position list, which lists our stop losses and our targets and the reasoning for the trade, all in that information sheet for you so that you can learn and grow and get better. In addition to that, you're also going to get private member-only videos where I discuss things that I discuss nowhere else but inside the membership, particularly information about the trades that we have open, the trades that we're looking to take, as well as I cover the market in great detail, because I understand that most of you guys have a portfolio of your own outside of the alerts, and that's really the reason behind those market videos, because it's going to help you perform in your portfolio a lot greater than you would otherwise. In addition to that, I'm virtually available to you almost 24/7. I've got my phone with me, you know, wherever I go. So even if I'm not at home at the office, I can get your text messages, respond to your emails, or talk to you on the live chat room as well. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything throughout your time as a member, I'm going to be available to you and help guide you through the market. So you're going to get all of that. But most importantly, these profitable trading alerts are going to help you regardless whether you're an experienced trader, a pro, a novice, an intermediate trader, just beginning. These alerts are going to put money in your pocket and help you learn and grow and get better as a trader on your own as well. So sign up today and I'll start sending you these text alerts for both the entries and exits as early as tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. I hope to see you in there.